Greetings, people! This is 480 Volts. Welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X5. In the last video, we ended the game as X. Now we are going to end the game as Zero. So, we're going to see Zero's ending. Now, what's going to happen is, here we are in the trippy area with the cool 90s rave music. We're Shadow Zero. I am not going to show beating all of the Mavericks again as Zero. Well, I guess I could, because some of those guys I never fought with as Zero, or at least not on camera. So, but I'm not going to, so, sorry. I'm sure people have uploaded footage of themselves playing this game completely as Zero and no one but Zero. So go find that. It just takes a while to beat everybody, especially as actually it's a little easier as Zero. With X, Ultimate X at least, you can just spam the Giga attack. But yeah, Zero, it does take a little bit, but Oh yeah, and over here, extra life and a health capsule. So, now that we're here in the teleporter room, let's just cut to when I beat all the Mavericks, and there we go. Just waiting for my past self to cut to the point. Okay, so here we are for the rest of the story. Now, I don't mind showing all this off. You get to see how many times I got my butt handed to me. And I realized Zero doesn't have a Giga attack per se, but he does have an air dash attack, which works along the same principle. It just doesn't do as much damage, but it'll get you through some of this crap, some of the bull crap that they're throwing at you. Some of this stuff is darn near impossible to dodge, like those guys. Oh wait, Shoryuken kills everything. I forgot, Zero's actually awesome with his double jump and his Shoryuken and his somersaulting with the saber that once was green and now apparently is pink. And the disappearing platforms of death. And look, because now we have a double jump. We can still cling to walls, so yeah, that's awesome. This is what every classic Mega Man player always wanted, was a double jump or some sort of wall clinging ability to get through those darn disappearing and reappearing blocks. And they never even use them in the X games except for this game. It's like, well, that takes all the fun out of it. You give them the wall jump ability, why not give them some disappearing and reappearing blocks? Alright, morning! It's time to face Sigma. Let's do this, buddy. You get some different dialogue with Zero, so let's have at it. Impressive. The #1 Reploid. You are. You came much earlier than I expected. I'll finish this battle once and for all. Zero, I'll ask you one more time. Don't you want to acquire the power of your true self? Ha! I have my true powers. I met an old man who knows a lot about you. He told me an interesting story. He told me that you are something far greater than what you appear to be. On his advice, I scattered the virus so that it could infiltrate you, but you haven't shown any signs of waking up. I won't become a maverick. I won't yield to your pitiful virus. You don't seem to understand. I'm not talking about becoming a maverick. You felt it, didn't you? You felt a tremendous power fill your body. A power from the virus. That is because the virus purifies your body. Shut up! You can destroy me, but death is all that awaits you, too. Embrace your true self now, or forever be lost. Wake up, Zero. I'm not afraid to die. But I won't die alone. No, pathetic tool. So be it. Or pathetic fool, my bad. So if Zero goes down, he's taking you with him, Sigma. Alright, fight's a little bit trickier as Zero because, well, the Shoryuken electrical ability is the weakness. So you have to actually be on the ground to execute that. It's still not that hard. One thing you need to do, and because this is going to hurt you in the long run if you don't do this, if you, when you do the Shoryuken ability, hold down the down button while you do it. And the reason I say that is, when you tap I guess it's triangle button plus up or something like, no, or it's square button plus up, I think. If you just tap that, Zero will not do the full Shoryuken. He won't go all the way up in the air. He'll just start to do that, and then he'll just stop doing that. And if you press the down button, same deal. It's like he cancels out of it. Basically, you don't want him to do the full Shoryuken all the way up, because even though Sigma will start sprite flickering, Zero will still get hurt. He'll go all the way through the body of Sigma, and he'll get hurt in the process. You don't want that. So you want to basically do... You want to go just high enough to make contact with him, and then you want Zero to drop down back on the ground. So I would suggest hitting the down button, like holding it down while you execute that move. And as usual, those waves of energy he sends after you, cling to the wall on the high one, duck on the low one, and try to dodge between the two middle ones. And he switched it up on me and threw a couple different ones. So yeah, that's good. At this point, I was like, just die. You don't even need the Shoryuken him. He had 1 bar of health left. All I had to do was just hit him with the saber. Alright, so we killed that form of Sigma. Alright, bring on Gamma Sigma. If you haven't watched X's ending, sorry if I spoiled it. The #1 hunter you are. Zero. Tell me, which one of you is stronger, X or Zero? Who cares? Where are you, Sigma? Face me! Yeah, don't hide in the darkness. The body of Gamma. Calm down. I'm here. Let me tell you about an old man I met. He told me you are the strongest in the universe. Oh, that's nice. Tell me, who is that old man? How should I know? I don't know such a person. Oh, yes you do. You must know him. Don't tell me you've never met him in your dreams. Well, now that you mention it, I don't know him. He seems very interested in you, as if he was your own father. Shut up! Enough! I won't allow you to escape this time, Sigma. Yeah, I reckon he's talking about Dr. Wily again, so, yeah, if you want more evidence that Zero was created by Dr. Wily, there you go. Now, the fact I was using said that the Twin Dream was the weakness on Sigma. That turned out to be a big fat lie, or I just wasn't doing it properly. And look, just double jump up to him and do the somersault slash. It's worlds easier when you're playing as Zero. Because, you know, you don't have to use the hands to your advantage. You can do that little air dash thing. Now, like I said, when those energy orbs home in, they'll hit the ground, then they'll home up to the sky, and then they'll home it back towards you. They'll home in on you twice. And the fourth one, number 4, always homes in on you a little later than the other ones. So you'll dodge the other guys and you'll think you're good, but you still gotta wait for that last one. And when the hands shoot purple energy, just sort of duck. You can destroy the hands, but I'm guessing they rejuvenate, so I wouldn't bother. And then this stupid hand, this owl got zapped. This might be where I discovered you can destroy it, because you can. And you'll find that out in this video. I don't know if it's right this particular second or later, but I found out you can destroy it, and you'll see that. And obviously when Sigma's in holographic form, you can't hit him. Yeah, that's when I figured out you can destroy it. But it'll come back later on, so it doesn't really help you. It just... And then this stupid blob I hate. Alright, this is kind of sort of how you're supposed to dodge it, is to... It'll always kind of follow you. Okay, I'm getting my butt handed to me. I'm gonna have to use a sub-tank here before too long. Ow! I don't know. That's a miracle that I'm still alive. Don't push it past 480. Go ahead and use your sub-tank. There you go. And I screwed that up. That was my own fault. But we're good. We've almost got him. This is still a hard fight, even as Zero. And that's when I found out that Zero's Z-Saber can cancel out those blue orbs that he shot at me. It might be one of the enhancements I had, but yeah, this fight's still hard, but it's, you know, it didn't take me near as many times to beat him as it did when I was X. Gwah! We got him. Darn, but I'll never die alone. What, if you go down, I'll take you down with me. You've lost. What can you do now? Yeah, ha 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 ha. X seems to be somewhere close. The three of us can die together. You won't feel lonely if X is with you. No, leave X out of this. Time to go. Say goodbye, Zero. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Goodbye, Zero. If I go down, I'm taking you with me. Ah! Don't ever give up, my son. Father? Oh wait, no, wrong game. My bad. Dr. Light? Zero? I still love this music. Zero! 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 No! Don't die! So this is all the same as what we saw earlier. Do you hear me? Zero! Zero! Drop dead. I guess that's Sigma. Huh? Oh no! And yeah, we saw this. I'm not even gonna bother talking. We saw all this. X gets wrecked, and then Zero's still alive. How persistent you are. Die. Sigma. Okay, I figured I'd read that. X. Do you hear me? Darn, your optimism led to your own demise. You should live. What's going on here? Ha! Die, Sigma. Huh? It's strange. I've defeated the Sigma virus. Why did I fight against Sigma again? Beats me, dude. Oh, to save the world. I feel pain. Oh, I see. The energy is running out, and the memory device is malfunctioning. Zero's dying. Finally, I'm going to die. Well, you want to die? Hey, that looks familiar. Who is this? Even now, I have no idea. I've had a recurring nightmare. This time, it's my figure that appears. We kinda... well, I'll say it later. I see. I finally get the meaning of the dream. What? What are you making? It's the one that destroys Reploids. I understand everything now. Iris. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, X, but I think I have to die to restore the peace. But now, everything will come to an end. Goodbye, X. Everything will come to an end until they make X6 and completely ruin the whole mood. But, I kind of gave my final thoughts in X's ending, so if you want to hear my final thoughts, go hear that, or go watch that. But right now, through these lovely credits music, I'm going to give a couple theories about that whole cutscene there, about when he said, it's my figure that appears, and that's the one who will destroy Reploids. I don't know, but, well, obviously, Zero gets a glimpse of something terrible that he could one day become. You know, whether that was what he was created for, or that's what the virus makes him, or what, but he saw a glimpse of something terrible that he could become, something that could possibly destroy Reploids, I think. And I think that's why he said, oh, I think I need to die, to kind of prevent that from ever happening. Now, I don't know for 100% certain, but I'm guessing that that's kind of the storyline they were shooting for in the Zero games. And I won't spoil anything if you haven't played the Zero games, but something, you know, something happens there, let's just say that some of that may come into sort of focus, but, you know, or some of that, like, it's almost foreshadowing the Zero games. That's my theory. Also, I had forgotten that he saw Iris right before he died when I was playing the game, and when I was recording, because this is post-commentary, and so I recorded the footage ahead of time, and when Iris popped up, I got chills up and down my spine just from that, and, you know, the music, and, you know, I'd forgotten about Iris. That was sad in Mega Man X4. And here's a pet peeve of mine. This is the second time Zero's died, and I already said it in the previous video. I'm going to say it again. Spoiler alert. Mute me if you don't want to hear this. But he comes back in X5. Or in X6. And obviously there's the Zero games later on. So, like, this is the second time Zero's died. He's going to be rebuilt again. How many times have we defeated Sigma? He gets rebuilt again. Vile, he died in X1. He got rebuilt again. They can rebuild all of these Reploids, but Iris... Oh, no, we can't rebuild Iris. No, that's too much. No. Her death was too touching, so we can't rebuild her. But, you know, whatever. I do think Zero should stay dead. I'm all for having him come back in the Zero series. That's great, but he should have stayed out of Mega Man X from here on out. And I still think Mega Man X should have ended from here on out, and everybody else thinks that too, so there you go. And here's something I didn't talk about, and I meant to talk about this in the previous video, but I didn't. If you haven't watched X Ending, go back and watch that now. I'll give you a second. Okay, so the ghostly figure of Dr. Light at the end of the video, you really got me on that one. I've said it many times before, that dadgum hologram should have just been another robot to follow X around and make stuff for him. And I'm guessing it was I guess the hologram is kind of developed a life of its own, in a sense. And, so, yeah. The hologram repaired X somehow. But I also think that a holographic version of Dr. Wily has been helping Sigma throughout this, at least throughout this game, so... Now, how many more credits do I have? Okay, getting towards the end of the credits, so, there's not much more I need to say about that. So in the next video, I will show you a remix of Zero's intro stage music. And then after that, we will do the bad ending of the game, which is going to be split into two parts, because there's going to be some prep work leading up to it, and then actually beating the game. So we'll look forward to that. So in the next video, remix of Zero's intro stage music. After that, the two videos that'll make up the bad ending. After that, a remix of Sigma's theme. And after that, we're done with Mega Man X5 and the whole Mega Man series in general. This is 480 Volts. I'll see you later.